while the Allies fought tooth and nail across the hedgerows of Normandy and through the frozen forests of the Ardennes, an even greater storm was raging far to the east. This is the story of World War II in miniature. Operation Barbarossa, the largest military invasion in history, began in 1941. Over 3 million Axis soldiers crossed into Soviet territory along a front that stretched from the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea. Germany aimed to conquer the Soviet Union quickly, expecting it to collapse like France had. But this would be no lightning war. The Eastern Front was brutal, vast, and merciless. Cities were bombed, villages burned, and millions displaced. The views of the Nazi ideology on Slavs, Jews, and communists led to widespread massacres and the systematic murder of civilians. Meanwhile, Soviet defenses crumbled under the initial assault. Kiev, Smolensk, Kharkov, all of them fell until the German troops reached the gates of Moscow, and that's when winter came. The Germans had no proper winter gear, their vehicles froze, and their men starved. The Soviets, however, were used to the cold. They regrouped, and by early 1942, it was clear this war would not be won in weeks. Then came Stalingrad. Located on the Volga River, this was a key industrial city and symbolic prize, named after the Soviet leader himself. Hitler insisted it be taken. Stalin insisted it be held. What followed was one of the deadliest battles in human history. It began with Luftwaffe, the German Air Force, bombing raids that turned Stalingrad into rubble. Then came street fighting. Block by block, soldiers fought from stairwells, sewer tunnels, and ruined factories. Supplies were low, and temperatures dropped below -30 degrees Celsius. And yet, both sides refused to yield. But by November 1942, the Soviets launched Operation Uranus, a massive counteroffensive. They didn't strike the city. They struck the flanks, where Axis forces from Romania and Italy held weaker positions. In days, they had encircled the German 6th Army inside Stalingrad. Hitler ordered them to stay, but no relief came. Hunger, disease, and desperation followed. On 1943, after months of siege, the remnants of the German 6th Army surrendered. Over 90,000 German troops went into Soviet captivity. Fewer than 6,000 would ever return home. Stalingrad was more than a battle. It was the turning point. For the first time, the Nazi war machine had been stopped and shattered. From this moment on, Germany would never again take the offensive on the Eastern Front. On the other side of the world, a conflict of massive proportions was unfolding. In our next episode, the Pacific Front, where the war took a very different and equally deadly form.